Hey guys, it's Amour. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this cute Link Amigurumi doll. His features include a spiky yellow bang, his cap, little boots, he has these little straps, as well as a cute little sword for fighting, and a shield for protection. You can find a written pattern on my blog, amiamour.com. Alright, what are we waiting for? Let's get started! Here are the materials you'll need. For the head, you will do 6 single crochet stitch into the magic ring. So this is 1, our first single crochet. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to bring it closed, and then we're going to use our stitch marker to mark the end of our very first round. Now for round 2, we're going to do 2 single crochet stitch in each stitch around, and you will have 12 single crochet stitch at the end. So here we are going to do 2 here. So that is 1. And in the same stitch, you're going to do our second one. I'm going to do 2 here again. In our next stitch, 1, 2, and then continue 2 in each stitch all the way around. And then when we get to our very last stitch, we should have 12 single crochet stitches at the end. Now for round 3, our pattern is going to be 2, 1, 2, 1. Continue all the way around, and you will have 18 single crochet stitches in the end. So it's going to be 2 here, that's 1, and 2, and then 1 here. Repeat the pattern again, that's 1 and 2, and then just 1. And continue the pattern all the way around, and you will have 18 single crochet stitches at the end. Now for rounds 4 through 7, we are just going to stay at 18 single crochet stitches. So we are just going to do 1 single crochet stitch in each stitch around. So go ahead and work up your stitches, and I will meet you at the end of round 7. So after round 7, this is how your head should look like. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds. And now for round 8, our pattern is going to be a decrease, single crochet, decrease, single crochet all the way around, and you should have 12 single crochet stitches. So we're going to do a decrease right here, and then a single crochet stitch. Okay, repeat the pattern again. You're going to do a decrease, and then a single crochet stitch, and go ahead and repeat the pattern all the way around. For round 9, our pattern is going to be a decrease, and then a single crochet, decrease, single crochet, and repeat all the way around, and you will have 8 single crochet stitches at the end. So here's our first decrease again, and then a single crochet stitch. Go ahead and repeat the pattern all the way around. Okay, and at the end of round 8, we are going to go ahead and cut off the long tail. And then you are going to just fasten off. And here is our head completed. For the arm, you are going to do 6 single crochet stitch into the magic ring. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Go ahead and bring your circle closed. Then we're going to use a stitch marker. And then this time we're just going to go into the back loop only. And for round 2, we are going to do 1 in each stitch around in the back loop only. So here's my back loop right here. And then in here, I'm just going to go through the 1 loop in the back only. That's 2. That's 3. 4. 5. And my very last one, it is going to be, let me take it out because it's going through the loop, back loop only. Okay, and that's my 6th one right there. Okay, so if we look now, can see that it creates this ridge around here because I only went through the back loop only. Now for round 3, we're just going to stay at 6 single crochet stitch, but we are going to go through both loops again. So this time it's going to go through both loops here. We're going to do 1 single crochet stitch. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now for round 4, our pattern is going to be a decrease, single crochet stitch, decrease, single crochet stitch, and we'll have 4 single crochet stitches at the end. So here's my decrease, and then just a single crochet stitch right here. Going to do a decrease, and then a single crochet stitch, and I should have 4 single crochet stitches at the end. Cut off a long tail, fasten off, and here is my little arm completed, and I want to make 2. For the body, for round 1, you are going to do 6 single crochet stitch into the magic ring. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Gonna go ahead and close the loop. For round 2, we are going to do 2 in each stitch around, and you'll have 12 single crochet stitches at the end. So we're going to go ahead and do 2 here. So that's 1 and 2. Okay, and then 2 here again. And go ahead and repeat all the way around. For round 3, our pattern is going to be 2, and then in our next 3, just 1 in each one, 2, 1, 1, 1, and repeat the pattern all the way around. So we're going to do 2 here, that's 1 and 2, and then just 1, 2, and 3. Okay, repeat the pattern again, 1 and 2 in the same stitch, and then just 1, 2, and 3. Then repeat one more time, 2 here, 1 and 2, and then 1, 2, and 3. And we should have 15 single crochet stitches. Now for round 4, we are going to stay at 15 single crochet stitches, but we're just going to go through the back loop only. Okay, so we're just going to go through the back loop and do a single crochet stitch, go through the back loop only. Okay, again, and repeat all the way around. So after round 4, this is how it should look like. You see the ridge again right around here. Now for round 5, we are going to stay at 15 single crochet stitches, but this time through both loops. So go ahead and go under for both loops and just 1 single crochet stitch all the way around. Now for round 6, our pattern is going to be a decrease, and in our next 3, it's just single crochet stitch and repeat the pattern all the way around, and you'll have 12 single crochet stitches. So I'm going to do a decrease here, and then in my next 3 just 1 single crochet stitch. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Repeat the pattern again, decrease, and then 1, 2, 3, decrease, and then just 1, 2, and 3. And you should have 12 single crochet stitches. Now for round 7, our pattern is going to be a decrease, single crochet stitch, and repeat the pattern all the way around, and you'll have 8 single crochet stitches at the end. So I'm going to do a decrease here, single crochet stitch, okay, and then decrease, single crochet stitch, continue to repeat the pattern all the way around. Now for round 8, we are going to stay at 8 single crochet stitch, so it's just going to be 1 single crochet stitch in each stitch all the way around, and you'll have 8 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, and go ahead and work up your stitches all the way around. And then here is our body completed. You can see this is going to be the bottom, and it's going to go up almost like a triangle, and this will be the body right there. For the hat, you are going to do, for round 1, 4 single crochet stitch into the magic ring. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Going to bring it closed. And now for round 2, we just want to stay at 4, so we're just going to do 1 in each stitch around. Okay, so that's 1, 2, and 3, and 4. For round 3, our pattern is going to be 2, 1, 2, 1, and you'll have 6 single crochet stitches at the end. So we're going to do 2 here, 1 and 2, and then just 1 in our next one. Okay, and then I'm going to do 2 here. 1 and 2, and then 1 in our very last stitch right there. And you should have 6 single crochet stitches. Now for round 4, we are just going to stay at 6 single crochet stitches, so it's just 1 in each stitch all the way around. Now for round 5, our pattern is going to be 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, and at the end we should have 8 single crochet stitches. So here's 1 and 2, and then just 1, and then our next stitch just 1 again. And repeat the pattern again, 2, and then just 1 and 1. Okay, now we should have 8 single crochet stitches. Now for round 6, we are going to stay at 8 single crochet stitches, so it's just 1 in each stitch all the way around. So go ahead and work up your stitches. Now for round 7, our pattern is going to be 2, 1, 2, 1 all the way around, and you should have 12 single crochet stitches. So that's 2 here, and then just 1, and repeat this pattern all the way around. For round 8, we're going to stay at 12 single crochet stitches, so that's 1 single crochet stitch in each stitch around. Go ahead and work up your stitches. For round 9, our pattern is 2, and 1 1 1, 2 1 1 1. Repeat the pattern all the way around and you'll have 15 single crochet stitches. So that's 2 in the stitch right here, and then our next 3 just 1. So that's 1, 2 and 3, and repeat the pattern again. For round 10, we are going to stay at 15 single crochet stitches, so just go ahead and work up your stitches. For round 11, our pattern is 2, and in our next 4 just 1, 2, and in our next 4 just 1 single crochet stitch, and repeat all the way around, and you will have 18 single crochet stitches. So that's 2 here, 1 and 2, and our next 4 just 1. So that's 1, 2, 3 and 4, and repeat the pattern all the way around. For round 12, our pattern is going to be 2, and in our next 8 just 1 single crochet stitch, 2, and in our next 8 just 1 single crochet stitch, and you'll have 20 single crochet stitches at the end. So here's 1 and 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, repeat the pattern again, and I will meet you at the end of this round. Now for round 13, our pattern is going to be 2. In our next 4, just 1 single crochet stitch, and repeat the pattern all the way around, and you will have 24 single crochet stitches. So that's 1, and in the same stitch, that's 2. And then in our next 4, just 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and repeat the pattern all the way around. Okay, and at the end of the round, you are going to do a slip stitch, and we are going to fasten off with a long tail. And here is our hat completed. For the hair, with yellow yarn, you are going to do 6 single crochet stitch into the magic ring. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then you are going to close the ring. And then for round 2, our pattern is going to be 2 in each stitch around, and you will have 12 single crochet stitches. Okay, go ahead and work up your stitches. For round 3, our pattern is going to be 2, 1, 2, 1 all the way around, and you'll have 18 single crochet stitches. Okay, so go ahead and work up your stitches all the way around. For rounds 4 to 5, we are just going to stay at 18 single crochet stitches. So go ahead and work up 1 stitch in each stitch all the way around, and I will meet you at the end of round 5. Now for the next part, we are going to start working in rows. So now for this row 6, we are just going to do single crochet stitch into the next 12. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, now you're going to chain 1 and turn. And for row 7, we are just going to do 12 single crochet stitch in the next stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then for row 8, you are going to chain 1 and turn. And in our next 12 stitches, just 1 single crochet stitch in each stitch again. Cut off a super long tail and then fasten off. And this is how your hair should look like. This is the top, and these are kind of the going to be the little sideburns at the side here. Now for the spiky bang, we want to make a 6-pointed stars. So we are going to do 6 single crochet stitch into the magic ring. Now what you want to do is slip stitch into the very first single crochet stitch right here. You chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you are going to do a slip stitch into the next chain. Then you're going to do a single crochet stitch into the next chain, and in the next stitch on this ring part right here, you're going to do a slip stitch right here. Okay, so you just created this point here. We want to repeat that 5 more times, so we have 6 points. So we're going to repeat again. 3 chains. You're going to do a slip stitch, do a single crochet stitch, and then to our next stitch, we're going to do a slip stitch. Go ahead and repeat all the way around so that we will have 6 points in the end. Here's our 6-pointed star. You'll just want to fold it on top of each other so that you have 3 points that are laid on top of each other. And then with this long tail, you are just going to go ahead and sew it closed together. And here is our spiky bang completed. Okay, now for the boot, you want to go ahead and do a slip knot and chain 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And for the first round, on this side, we are going to go ahead and do 4 single crochet stitch, 1 in each stitch. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to go to the other side of the chain. And in this side, we're going to do 1 single crochet stitch in each chain as well. So that's the 1, 2, 3, and 4. And at the end of this round, we should now have 8 single crochet stitch all the way around, and that will count as our first round. Okay, now for the back loop only, just right here, we are going to stay at 8. So it's just 1 single crochet stitch in each stitch around. Okay, go ahead and work up your stitches. Now for round 3, I am just going to do 1 decrease, and then the rest is just single crochet stitch. So I will have 7 single crochet stitches at the end. So here's the decrease, and then just single crochet stitch all the way around. Okay, and at the end it should be 7 single crochet stitches. And for round 4, we are going to do a decrease and then single crochet stitch all the way around, and then we should have 6 single crochet stitches at the end. So that's the decrease right here. And then go ahead and work up single crochet stitches. And you'll want to cut off a long tail and fasten off. Okay, and here is our first boot completed, and you'll want to make 2 in total. For the belt, you are going to go ahead and make a slip knot onto your crochet hook and go ahead and chain 16. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And go ahead and cut off a long tail. And this is your belt. Okay. Now for the chest strap, we are just going to do 14 chains. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You're gonna cut off a long tail. And this is for the chest. Alright, and we're ready to assemble our Link together. Go ahead and stuff your pieces. And here is our finished Link. I'll show you in my next tutorial how to also make his little sword and shield. Hope you enjoy. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Bye for now.